Carmichael in the slot, Cunningham back to running some play action, seeing if anyone can get open, and then we do lock it down to him. That's a TD, baby! Right there, another TD. Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today guys, we're back on the Madden 18 Draft Champions. Now today what we're going to be doing, we are going to be trying to do a all NFC draft. Now if there is all AFC players on a round, I do have to go with the lowest overall AFC player on that round if all three of the players are AFC, which will most likely not happen. Like here, we get the 49ers, they're an NFC team, so we can pick up Eric Reed for our strong safety. So I'm hoping we can get quite a few of the NFC players. But I realize every time I do one of these drafts, I always end up with a team themed around the other sort of team. Like there we had all AFC players, so I had to go with the lowest overall. Now onto this one, thankfully Sean Lee is on the Cowboys, so he is a NFC player, so we're going to go with him there. The other guys are AFC. I'm okay with it, but I mean, it's like every single time, you know, when we get players, I might pick that on other teams. We end up, you know, not getting a very good team because everybody's on the other division. Now, the Rams are NFC, and the Eagles are NFC, but I decided let's go with Randall Cunningham. I wanted a running quarterback. I wanted a scrambling back. I wanted to be able to run the ball a little bit with my quarterback, so I decided to go with Randall Cunningham there. Now, here on this pick, we get two Panthers players. Those are both NFC, and then we do get Cameron Hayward. He's AFC, so I can either pick Andrew Norwell or Julius Peppers. I just decided to go with Julius Peppers because, you know, we can get a right end. One of them you can move to the left end or move them to tackle or so on and so forth, and the defensive line is nice because then it makes them extremely hard to run the ball. Here we do get J.J. Watt. We can't pick him. Will Shields, we also can't pick him. The only player we can pick is JPP, so we'll pick up Jason Pierre-Paul and get him at left end, then we can move one of those extra guys over to defensive tackle, and our defensive tackle should be pretty decent now. So here we got to go with Adrian Amos. The other guys are all AFC players. Actually, Terrence Newman, his guy is on the Vikings. He's either probably in the Vikings or the Cowboys, so I just decided to go with Amos. Anyways, I haven't used his card before, so might as well. There we do pick up TJ Lang of the Detroit Lions, so we can throw him onto the squad, which is good. We needed a few better offensive linemen, which is great. You know, I'm okay with that because we needed that. Now here, Tremaine Johnson is part of the NFC along with Ken Crowley. Now between these two, the Ken Crowley card is a little bit quicker, so I just decided to go with him, but Tremaine Johnson also does have a very good card. His cards usually play very well. Now here, guys, onto this round, the 11th round, I could pick LeGarrette Blount. He is NFC. Jerome Bettis is AFC. And then this LaShawn McCoy, I'm pretty sure this is the one on the Bills. I didn't know if it was the one on the Bills or the Eagles. It is the Bills, though, so we do have to go with LeGarrette Blount for the Eagles. So he will be our running back, which is completely okay with. I am fine with that. You know, his card, it's not the best running back card, but he's able to truck people pretty well, which I'm completely alright with. So here it's either between Sammy Watkins or Brandon Carr. Now, either of these would be good picks, but I just decided to go with Brandon Carr to get myself another corner. That we definitely need corners, and then you also can run different corners in the third position and the fourth position. If I have extra safeties, run them there. You can just run some better sets on defense. And, you know, not get burnt as bad by slot receivers, which is really annoying when that happens. So here, we can't go with Derek Morgan. He is for the Titans. And then Stephen Tuitt is for the Steelers. We've been getting a ton of Steelers players. And then Alec Ogletree is for the Rams, so we'll have to pick him up at middle linebacker. So we'll get him. We got him and Sean Lee so far, which are some pretty good linebackers. So here we Carlos Dunlap is a part of the Bengals, which are AFC. Devin McCourty is AFC, and Sue is AFC. So all these cards are AFC. So I got to go with the lowest overall here, which is Devin McCourty. So we are going to pick up a second free safety, a 91 overall free safety. And again, we can move him around if I see the need to, if we have extra spots on the field. So onto this round, guys, we can pick any of these guys. They're all AFC players: Jordy Nelson, Golden Tate, or Deshaun Jackson. Whoever I'd like, I just decided to go with Deshaun Jackson. The stats on these cards are pretty similar. They're all kind of similar cards in their playstyle. It's not like you have like Mike Evans or someone that's really tall. So here on this one, we can either go between, you can actually pick any of these besides Emmanuel Sanders. I just decided to go with Eric Ebron because we already do have the running back. There's no point to have two of them. And Alvin Kamara's card isn't like a Chris Johnson card or anything. So we decided to pick up Eric Ebron there. So here onto this round, I got Adam Thielen or Greg Olsen. I decided to go with Thielen. We'll get him. His receiver cards are usually very nice, so we'll pick him up to get ourselves a second receiver. receiver. Now onto this pick here. Desmond Trufant does play for the Falcons, and then all these other guys are also NFC teams, so we can pick any of these. I just decided Desmond Trufant, I could pick him, and then Mike Evans I could, but Mike Evans is pretty slow. He plays all right for me most of the time, and Trufant I already have two corners, so I just decided here to go with Chris Carter, because usually every time I use his cards, they do play pretty solid for me. I usually don't have any issues with them. So on to this round, guys, the 19th round. Now here I wasn't sure. I can't pick Ronnie Harrison or Terrell Davis, but thankfully Harold Carmichael was on the Eagles, so we'll have to go with him. He's the only NFC player up there. Now, I do have 4 receivers, which I'm okay with, because if I can run some 4 receiver sets, I'm completely okay with that. Thankfully, the Lions playbook does have some 4 receiver sets, which is good. So anyways, here I can actually pick any of these guys because they're all NFC players. Now, Mike Singletary, his hit power is so high, I just decided to go with him over Derek Brooks. His stats seemed a little bit better, but Derek Brooks always plays better than his stats say. I've seen, it seems like to me. But here's the team, guys. We got Mike Singletary, we got Sean Lee. The defensive line's pretty good. Calais Campbell was the only AFC player I had to pick by accident. I couldn't pick anybody else besides him, and they were all AFCs. So Amos, we got him in the backfield too. So he's got Von Miller, Steve Young, and Larry Wilson. We got Mike Singletary, Harold Carmichael, and Randall Cunningham. We got quite a few Eagles players, so we're getting right into this game, guys. Hoping we can get a W. We're in these Lions unis with the Lions coach. We don't have many Lions players. We have TJ Lang. That's about it. So we're back here, 3rd and 20, back here with Cunningham. We're getting a lot of pressure there. Thielen makes a great catch. He breaks his tackle somehow, and he almost gets us a first down. Looks like we're going to be about 1 yard short, so I decide we did go for it, and we continued to march down the field, guys. So it is 2nd and 21 real quick. So we're back here with Cunningham, getting some great time. We do just loft it down to Thielen, and he does make a great catch. He kind of got that pulled animation, which I'm okay with. He had some space, so it wasn't like it was a forced throw. We are back here, 1st and goal right after that play. Then we do hit Thielen down the middle again, and he does score it in for a touchdown right there, which is great. That's giving us a 6-point lead going into the 2nd quarter. Now, I did end up missing the PAT. I wasn't able to make that, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. We are back here on defense, running it up, seeing what we're able to do, and that should be a pick. I'm sorry about that really bad lag. Like, it should have been a pick either way. Like, I was going to user the guy and try to pick it off, but it didn't matter. The lag was so bad there, as you can see. I wasn't really able to do much. So we are back here running this 4 receiver set with the tight end. Now, we're trying to see if anyone can get open. We're buying some time with Randall Cunningham, and then I do hit Eric Ebron down the side of the field, and he gets it all the way in for a touchdown. Now, real quick, I just want to touch on this. I hate the playbooks where you can't run a 4 receiver set where a running back's out in the passing game. Like, you can't sub a receiver in for them. I hate that because when you have multiple good receivers, you can't use them all. So we got to go for 2 here. I just wanted to see if we could get anybody open on this out route, and Carmichael was open, so he thankfully was able to catch that ball on that 2-point conversion for us. So I'm punting him the ball in the 2nd quarter. There's about a minute left. All we got to do is stop him, keep him inbounds, or just tackle him. So there, we break it. He breaks the tackle completely, and then he somehow gets off that tackle. I don't know what happened there. Now here with Singletary, I dive and missed. That was completely my bad. It was lagging a little bit. He got some great blocks around the outside, and he's going to take that in all the way for a punt return for 6. So we do have some work to do if we're going to, stop him. So he is going for 4th and 23. He's down 14-6. He needs 8 points. There, he does make a completion down the middle. He is not able to get the 4th down conversion. We are just playing pretty well against him. We're back here with Carmichael, seeing if we're able to do anything. We got Carmichael in the slot, Cunningham back to running some play action, seeing if anyone can get open, and then we do lock it down to him. That's a TD, baby! Right there, another TD. Carmichael, he is wetting him up. Cunningham's throwing some dots. Now there, he just goes for it on 4th down again. He wasn't able to convert. We were able to stop him. So it is our ball. We are up 21-6 right here, and he paused the game. Are we going to get another rage quit? I'm waiting for him, seeing what's going to happen, and, I'm just like, let's get back on this game, boy. Let's get back. And he's, I'm waiting for him, and he quit. So we ended up getting a W in this all NFC draft, guys. We'll continue to have the gameplays with this team, probably doing all AFC here in a little bit, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, please follow me on Twitter. It'll all be linked down in the description, but if you guys would please follow me on Twitter. I post some updates on videos if I have problems or anything. You guys can get a better heads up of when stuff's coming out. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, so please follow my Twitter if you guys did enjoy the video. Bad news, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and peace out, guys. Thanks.